Salamence, the dragon Pokemon. Feast your eyes upon the single best non-legendary Pokemon in the game. Mega Salamence is one of two Pokemon to get the ability Aerialate, which is arguably the best ability in the game. Aerialate changes a Pokemon's normal type moves to flying type and increases their power. It gives Salamence a whole new array of stab flying moves which it never had access to before with very high power. Double Edge, for example, has 156 base power after adjusting for Aerialate. Flying is also one of the best kinds of offensive typing, since there are no Pokemon that are immune to it and every type that resists flying is weak to Earthquake. Salamence's defense stat is also almost as high as Ferrothorn's. Not to mention, before it Mega Evolves, it gets Intimidate, which slows the opposing Pokemon's attack. This combination makes it into one of the few Pokemon in any tier that can be a wall without releasing offensive pressure on an opposing team. It also makes physical attackers set up fodder for Mega Salamence to use Dragon Dance on. And after it sets up a Dragon Dance, Mega Salamence becomes one of the most terrifying Pokemon to face in the Ubers tier, outspeeding everything and OHKOing almost everything. Salamence also has mentionable utility moves like Roost, Refresh, and Defog, which can allow Salamence to live longer and act as a defensive powerhouse as well as a sweeper. The most common set is the Dragon Dance set, which is an offensive sweeper. The set typically runs Roost and Earthquake in addition to Return or Double Edge. Roost is good for general recovery and Earthquake gives Salamence good coverage. Double Edge is much more of an offensive move and does significantly more damage than Return. However, it does wear down Salamence quickly. If Salamence uses Double Edge on a Blissey, for example, Salamence takes 60% of its health and recoil. Instead of Earthquake, Refresh is an option that makes it easier to beat Ho-Oh since it lets Salamence remove Sacred Fire burns from itself. Salamence typically runs Max Attack Adamant to maximize damage output. Few Pokemon outspeed Mega Salamence after a Dragon Dance, so speed EVs are typically focused on outspeeding Pokemon prior to Mega Evolution. 176 speed, for example, allows it to outspeed Pokemon like Ho-Oh and Groudon with max speed without a boosting nature, like Adamant. Though Pokemon this slow typically do not run such investment. 88 speed is another option, allowing Salamence to outspeed Choice Scarf-based 99 Pokemon like Xerneas and Genesect after a Dragon Dance. The remaining EVs are put into HP to maximize Salamance's bulk. This set is very much a setup sweeper, so make sure that your opponent's counters are weakened before setting up late game. The bulky Dragon Dance set, on the other hand, is much more focused on being a pivot and a setup sweeper. This set takes full advantage of Salamance's top-tier defense stat as well as its speed and attack. Unlike the offensive Dragon Dance set, the bulky Dragon Dance set can be used mid-game to check powerful Pokemon such as Extreme Killer Arceus, Primal Groudon, and Ho-Oh in addition to sweeping. This set runs max HP, Refresh, and Return all of the time because it needs to maximize its bulk. This set's speed investment is typically tailored towards outspeeding max speed non-boosted base 95 Pokemon like Adamant Rayquaza and max speed base 100 Pokemon like Palkia and Kangaskhan. The remaining EVs are put into defense with an impish nature to maximize Salamance's bulk. One tricky thing to remember about this set is both Mega and non-Mega Salamence have their perks. Pre-Mega, Salamence gets the ability Intimidate, which is excellent for improving Salamance's bulk. But when you Mega Evolve to increase your speed and get the Aerialate ability, you never get to use Intimidate again for the rest of the match, so you must time your Mega Evolution well. Mega Salamence is a serious threat that can wreck teams if they are not prepared for it, so it is absolutely essential that you know how to deal with Mega Salamence. The simplest way is to use a physical wall such as Lugia or Skarmory. Both of these Pokemon have extremely high defense and can take any hit from +1 Salamence without any trouble. Lugia can then take it out with Ice Beam, while Skarmory can Toxic it and set up spikes while Salamence dies to poison. Even though they can't reliably take hits from Mega Salamence, several Arceus forms can take one hit from Mega Salamence. Arceus Dragon and Water typically run investment in defense that allows them to take a +1 Double Edge from Mega Salamence. In return, they can KO Salamence with Judgment or Ice Beam, respectively. Arceus Ice can't take a +1 Double Edge all of the time because it doesn't run defensive investment, but it can take a +1 Return and easily KO with Judgment. Arceus Rock and Electric can take any flying type attack from Salamence without investment in defense, but they don't appreciate Earthquakes. Arceus Rock can also KO Salamence with Judgment, but Electric cannot. One final way to beat Mega Salamence is to hold a Shuka Berry. Since Mega Salamence usually runs Earthquake to deal with Pokemon like Dialga and Zekrom, holding a Shuka Berry allows Mega Salamence to check them with ease. Tyranitar is another Pokemon that can hold Shuka Berry. And that's about it. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.